Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Yesterday I took delivery of a car, which is a Chrysler Sebring, and it has two known issues. One I did not know about, one I assumed. So the first one, it has a check engine light, which I saw the RPMs were running and I saw the check engine light. The other one, its window is broken. And by broken, I mean that it just goes down on its own. I kind of propped it overnight so that nobody tries to get in it, but this window falls down, the car starts on its own, and the motor works. So my assumption is that the window just came off the railing, and that's what we are going to do right now. But very quickly, I'll show you guys the interior, which is filthy, and the only damage I see is right here, which is very minor. Seems like just the tabs are off the bumper. I didn't see any damage underneath, and the cover right there at the bottom. And I paid less than $500 for this car, and it has like 120,000 miles. Oh, some damage right here. I mean, clearly it's not perfect, but it runs and drives. And yeah, we're gonna do the window right now. I have not opened up one of these on this car before, or on this type of car, but I have done this type of work multiple times. So this is the #1 most common place. So that just falls down. That exposes a star, I'm assuming maybe T20-ish. I was correct, that was a T20. Now we are doing the same thing right here. It'll be a little bit easier, yeah. There are two over here. Next step is to remove this plastic panel. Oh, there we go. Oops. But this will kind of expose this whole cover and would be able to slide it up. Next, what we're gonna do is get up behind here, and with something a little bit more stronger than this, start popping off the clips that are holding this panel together. This is what that looks like. You have these plastic rivets that go in here. There are a few of them all around, but once you kind of get one or two of them out, the rest is pretty easy. From this side, you'll have to disconnect this, which is super easy. Pull it back, and then this will turn like this, so you will release the opening and then just pop it up. And these three connectors, just push down on the pins and those will come out really, really easy. So now we can set this aside. With that off, it exposes everything we need. But unfortunately, we'll need to get behind this plastic cover right here to get to the regulator that moves the window up and down. Pull this off and I see wire, which is not a good sign. So first thought is this is what our problem is, and as you can see, the window fell down. There's absolutely no support on it. And these three were T30. 10mm here, here, one right here, 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 and back to this one. T30 here, T30 here, and T30 here from what I see. And we should be able to get this cover off. Pull this cover off like so, so that we could kind of expose this a little bit. Then we'll need to feed this wire down and disconnect this right here, just so that it's a little bit easier for us to access. We could put it on the side later, or as soon as it's out. But it's almost out. So it's just being held by some wires that are not letting it come through. There is actually one more that I did not see. Back to a T20. we're going to remove this module, and it has a T30 right behind it. Now I have enough room to get in there and actually work, but this is my issue. These two, as far as I know, are supposed to be connected, and it kind of got rusted and ripped. Taking a second look, it seems like there's actually two connectors that are ripped, because I have 4 ends that look like this, unless I'm missing something. Here's our window track, so you could see the white part right there. That's what holds the window, and it goes up and down this black track. These are 2 8mm screws that came out from here and one lower, and they are holding this messy piece that's broken for me. The new part is here, but I want to learn this whole assembly and see if there is a way that I could just get this piece and reconnect these somehow, but honestly it doesn't look like I'd be able to, and it's a lot more work than I thought it would be. Which is cool, I guess. I already got this far, but I'm pretty sure I'll have to take this whole piece off. Got these 4 little screws out, speaker on the side. Got it disconnected right here. So now I just got to figure out how to take this part off. Bada boom, bada bang. Got that out. Here's what the new one looks like. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out which direction goes where and what. I feel like I have it backwards. Oh, this is so odd. Is it upside down? Whatever, I'm not gonna stress about it. It should work, it should fit. So we'll just move forward. Here's how far I have gotten. So this plastic piece on the back right here, you have to slide this out this way, like towards you. There's a bracket right here that goes onto the white thing. And then this one, the top one, you have to slide out away from you. Oh man. So it's gonna go this way. And then the 2 pieces basically disconnect from the lock. And now I'm thinking I'm gonna have to disconnect those 2 to free the lock, so I could pull this out and then attach the railings to the back. Now we got everything out, and I can start putting this together. So this is a dead giveaway sign where this goes right here. Bam, just like that. And now from the other side, I just need to tighten the metal railings. So what you could use is, there's these plastic pins, and they are everywhere, so they will actually guide you where you need to replace them. And then from this side, you got 4 of them. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now it's snug and tight, and I can start putting this back in, connecting the lock again, and then I think we could try to do the glass. Nothing really tricky about the lock, taking it apart and putting it back together. So slide that in when you're putting it together, and then just lift this up until it clicks. To take it off, do the opposite for both of them. Window came out with this end out first, so that's how I put it in. This front piece went in first, and then that. Once you level it out, this kind of struggle with it, but honestly the super easy way is with your finger, reach back and push this. I tried screwdriver and other tools. Best thing, literally just reach back, push it. It's so much easier. It'll spread, and then the glass will drop in there, and then just push it down a little more until it clips in like this. This side is a little bit trickier because you can't really see anything, so do it by hand. I mean, you can't see anything, but this one's pretty easy too. Now I think the hardest parts are done. Just have to line up all of these holes. Make sure I got all of my connectors in where they need to be. We could put this in since it's a heavier piece. It's going in like this. Tighten that down, but almost done. Speaker is connected and in. The motor for the window regulator, I think it's called, is in and screwed in, tightened. This is going on the inside of the latch. That's in, popped it in here. This is the wiring for the automatic lock. That's also in. Don't forget the 3 screws right here. Those are in. I think we could close this up. And voila, done. Now, let's see if everything works. Okay. Let's jump in. Sweet. One little thing right here. There we go. Okay, moment of truth. Will it work? Look at that. Sweet. Yeah, that one we knew worked. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Leave your general comments. I appreciate them. I like reading them. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are not a subscriber, and I'll catch you guys in another video.